Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 100 of Ted's Booze Cellar. Now, when I first started this series, I didn't really envision getting it to 100 episodes. My idea with this is to do it for as long as I can, depending on, how many alcohols there are in the world, how many different versions of the same alcohols there are in the world that I can review. And all that sort of thing. And I'm also obviously going to be doing future episodes of Ted's food reviews and all those sort of things on this channel as well. But originally I started Ted's Booze Cellar when I first started working at the University of Sussex Students' Union bars, in a way to sort of kind of like represent like my new sort of job of like working with alcohol, and also to kind of express myself a bit, because at the time I was going through some sort of ups and downs in terms of my, sort of emotional sort of, well-being, shall we just say. And doing this series has helped me deal with the adverse aspects of that really well. And to everyone who's sort of supported me so far throughout the first 100 episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, I want to say thank you very much. You have helped me a lot, and to any of my friends and family who have given me ideas to improve this series, especially great thanks to you guys, and also to anyone else who has ever bought me any alcohol that I have then reviewed on this series, like my brother, my dad, a couple of my workmates. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout this entire series. And here's to another 100 or so, at least, episodes in the future, and hopefully as many as I can possibly do before my liver just inevitably keels over and just gives up. So for the 100th episode, I thought I'd do something special. So I'm going to be taking a look today at something I've referenced in previous episodes a few times before. We're going to be taking a look at my favourite beer in the whole world, and we're going to be taking a look at the bottled version of it. Hopefully at some point in the future we'll be able to look at the canned and the draft version of it. And that beer in question today is the mighty Mythos, the most exported beer in all of Greece. Now, this is something that I've had a couple of times when I've gone on holiday, and it is just an absolute delight. It's kind of like just in between the strength of Amstel and Kronenbourg. So this is 4.7%, the bottled version of Mythos, and it's a Hellenic lager beer. Premium quality, and it's just a handsome looking bottle, and like whenever I sort of like see this bottle or the logo, it was just like gives me like a good feeling, like, oh yeah, I'm about to have a good beer. I've been looking forward to like doing this episode for quite a while, and I kind of thought I would save at least one of the versions of Mythos, be it the draft, canned or bottled version, for episode 100. So, as always, let's give it a sniff first to give ourselves a good first impression. So, the thing is, the first impression I get actually is like it's a clear, crispy sort of taste. But there's a weird sort of like herbally quality to the smell as well. It's quite a nice sort of clear, unsort of cloying sort of smell that you could get quite used to quite easily. So I'm going to give the smell a 8.5 out of 10. It just about gets into the elite level category. But, as always, we won't know what it's actually like until we taste it. So, quick palate cleanser of water. And here's to episode 100 of Ted's Booze Cellar and many more in the future to come. So, bottoms up for the future. Oh. Oh, that is just superb. It's been a while since I've had this as well, and I was kind of worrying like my impression of it might be a bit dulled. I think it's actually better than I remember it being. Oh god. The thing is as well, what strikes me immediately is, even though it's got a particular like crisp, slightly herbally sort of beery, lagery sort of like taste, it goes down so easily. It's like so easily digestible, and it's not too heavy. It doesn't like lacquer the skin off the top of your mouth like some beers out there. It's so easily digestible and like so easily palatable. You know, even though it's a fair bit stronger than a few other beers out there. God, yeah, this is just a delight. It really is. And from what I can remember, I think the draft version of this is the best one, but this bottled version is still like nearly like second to none, to be honest. You know, I think I've only ever given a 10 out of 10 for the taste. I think 6 drinks before on this series. Make it 7. I am going to go full out and give the bottled version of Mythos a solid 10 out of 10. It is pretty much good for every circumstance. It's a good cess drink. It's a good pre-drink. It's good to have a couple over a meal with a friend, or over, you know, a chat with a friend, or at the end of a day of hard work, or in cooking. It is just such a well-rounded, simple beer that you could do so much with it and still find time to appreciate it, either when you're drinking it quickly or slowly. It's just so well-rounded. Like, I genuinely can't find anything wrong with it. It's not too strong, it's not too weak, it doesn't smell too weak or too strong. Its balanced flavour is just perfect. I can't find anything wrong with it. Like, even Cellar, which is like probably my second favourite beer in the world, even that I could probably maybe find like 1 or 2 tiny details that might be wrong with it. I can't find that with Mythos. The bottle looks nice, the label looks good, it smells great, it tastes wonderful. I can imagine so many situations where I'd like to have it. It is just the quintessential lager that I could imagine enjoying and having with like my last meal or something like that. It is genuinely superb. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. 8 out of 5 at least for the smell, 10 out of 10 for the taste, and probably recommended serving. Probably what I'm going to have with it now. It's a few little olives. I'm going to have some thyme and chili olives here, so yeah. That's really the best way to have it, is just while relaxing, watching some YouTube or watching the sunset and with some olives. So yeah. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Other than the usual stuff of like check out my other social medias and YouTube channels if in the video description below. Leave future suggestions for episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar or anything else on this channel in the comment section below, and leave a like, share and subscribe if you like this video. But once again, I have to say to everyone watching this, thank you for watching, and thank you for sort of giving me the inspiration and sort of drive to get to 100 episodes, and for having the inspiration and drive to do as many episodes as I can beyond 100. And yeah, hopefully this is just a sign of many more years and episodes of me doing this series to come. So to everyone watching at home or wherever you are, thank you very much. This is Titan Ted saying stay safe, have fun, drink responsibly, know your limits, and for episode 100 of Ted's Booze Cellar, thank you from the deepest pits of my blackened, hateful heart. Thank you all so much. And here's to another 100, or as many hundreds episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, or as many episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar into the future as we can go to. Thank you. And I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Genuinely world class.